Welcome to Frontline Business. I'm Sasha Lee Hamilton. In business news today, Transport Minister Robert Montague says his ministry is working to revitalize the airstrip in Negril to enhance Jamaica's air services. He says a part of the runway has been under swamp water for years. If rehabilitated, he said it could make a significant addition to the local aviation industry.
About 1/3 of the runway in Negril is actually underwater in the swamp, and we are moving to drain that open back the drains so that we can get back more of our runway. And we are discussing with the operators at Lionel Dempsey to do a one-off investment to upgrade that airport.
In the meantime, Mr. Montague says the government is exploring the possibility of establishing an airstrip in Mandeville.
I have given instructions to the Airports Authority to look at Mandeville, because Mandeville is an area that is underserved by aviation. And interestingly, Dr. Dawkins, one of the places I've asked them to look, and they look at me like I'm crazy, is to look at the Mud Lake. The Mud Lake that is not being used, and it's perfect for an airport if it is dry enough. So I know that the necessary tests are being done. But in a flyover, I realized that the approaches were good.
The House of Representatives has named members of a joint select committee of Parliament to review the Customs Act. Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clarke will be joined by Favour Williams, Marlene Malahoo Fort, Dr. Norman Dunn, Juliet Cuthbert Flynn, Mark Golding, Anthony Hilton and Noel R. Scott. They will sit jointly with members to be appointed from the Senate to consider and report on the bill. The government is repealing and replacing the Customs Act in order to modernize customs practices and procedures. At least one player in the energy sector is calling for the government to be more transparent regarding the island's energy supply. Managing Director of MPC Renewable Energies, David Delaire, says investors will not know where to put their money if they are left in the dark.
In my view, perhaps there could be a bit more transparency as to what is happening in terms of the energy supply in the country. That would give investors more confidence in investing in the country. What needs to be done is a collaborative effort. Private sector, the government, the regulators and the utility need to come together and create the framework and of course the environment where they can present information to the public in general to inform them that this is where we're going for the future and we want you to participate in it because it is about you and not about us.
In Thursday's trading session, the JSE Combined Index lost 1,017 points to close at over 500,000. Overall market activity resulted from trading in 63 stocks, of which 25 advanced, 26 declined, and 12 traded firm. The junior market index advanced by 8 points to close at 3,406. Stocks advanced for Access Financial Services, MG Packaging and Paper, Caribbean Cement, Caribbean Cream, and Caribbean Producers. Stocks declined for 138 Student Living, Barita Investments, Berger Paints, Blue Power Group, and Consolidated Bakeries. Trading firm were Caribbean Flavors and Fragrances, Carreras Limited, Dolphin Cove Limited, Fontana Limited, and Jamaica Producers. QWI Investments Limited was the volume leader with almost 5 million units, followed by Sagicor Select Funds with over 4 million units and Wigton Wind Farm with almost 4 million units. News in oil. Prices rose on Thursday, buoyed by comments by the head of OPEC that the organization could take action to balance oil markets and that it will decide in December on supply for next year. Global benchmark Brent crude futures rose 56 cents to $58.88 a barrel. U.S. West Texas Intermediate WTI futures were up 78 cents at $53.37. And that's it for Frontline Business. I'm Sasha Lee Hamilton. Pleasant viewing.